In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to English Grammar Lecture for Class 5. I hope you all are good and fine and revising your work carefully and every day. I'm your teacher Zari, and in today's lecture we will study about letter writing. First of all, we will start with what is a letter. A letter is a written message that is sent to the other person to convey message that can be handwritten or printed. Letters are always sent through post. They are mode of communication between two parties, like two people. As you talk to someone on phone, in the same way, letters work as a way of communication between two people. In today's time, when everyone is using telephones, internet, and social media to share about their feelings, to talk about their everyday routine or house chores, in similar way, in old times, people used to write letters to friends and family to talk about their personal life, their likes, dislikes, and important events. Students, letters are of two kinds. First is formal. It follows set pattern. It is completely professional and directly addresses the issue. In such letters, we do not talk about our personal feelings regarding an issue. It's completely professional. For example, if you as a student are in a school and want to make a complaint or want to make some request regarding some issues at school, so you will write a letter to your teacher or principal. Or we can write letters to police officers, to judge, to prime minister, and in such letters, we only talk about the issue that is under discussion and we do not talk about any other things that what's going on around in our life these days and that's it. So second kind is informal letter. They are called as personal letters. There are no formalities. In such letters, we share our personal feelings, how we actually feel about things in our life, things that are happening around us. So, such letters in which we share personal feelings are always written to our family members and friends. A letter has basic three divisions. It is called head, body, and foot. So whenever you are writing a letter, you have to follow these three divisions. They are compulsory. Now we will talk about what is the head of a letter. It is also known as the beginning or opening of a letter. The head of the letter includes sender's address and date. Now sender is the one who is writing letter. And second is salutation. These are greetings to the person you are writing letter to. Now the main part of the letter is the body of the letter. It is normally very long and in this one talks about one's feelings, worries, things that trouble you, ideas and plans. It simply conveys the message writer wants to convey to the other person. It should have paragraphs and you are supposed to discuss message in detail. We cannot leave sentence incomplete or idea untouched. So we have to talk about in detail what we actually are feeling and want to share. Then comes the last part of the letter. This is called the foot of a letter. It is also known as the closing of a letter and it contains one thing, that is the name of sender and that is the one who is writing letter. Students, I hope you are clear about the 3 points. So before we move on, there are few points that we need to remember whenever we are writing a letter. So make sure you have 3 parts in your letter that we just discussed. head, body, foot, because letter is incomplete without any of these parts. The punctuation marks, they should be placed correctly, which includes full stops, commas, and use of capital letters. The message that you want to share should be written clearly and in detail. And finally, the placement of head and foot with the margins. This is also very necessary. What is the proper placement of letters with margin? As you can see in this picture, there is a larger rectangular, which is the page that you're going to write your letter on, and you can see margin with arrowhead. We always draw a margin on the page, so you can see the head and the foot, they exactly starts with the margin. Normally students leave some space or they tend to move in the middle, which is a wrong way, so you should not do this. Always make sure that your head and foot in the letter are on the margins. Now, we will talk about the letter that is given in your syllabus. This says, write a letter to a friend inviting him, her to spend a week with you. I'm going to give you a sample letter and you can share your own letter with us in the comment box, or you can send it to your friend. So students, this is your sample letter. As I told you in the beginning, the head of the letter should come first. Examination hall, E capital, H capital, comma, city, A.B.C. City, C capital, A, B, C, all these three letters are supposed to be capital. June 19, 2020. The name of the month always starts with a capital letter, and this is the area where students normally make mistake. They used to write the short forms of months like NOV for November, FEB for February. So this is a wrong practice. Do not do this. Always write the full spellings of the month. Then is the salutation, dear friend, D capital, F capital. Now, as I told you, letter writing is a mode of communication, a written communication way between two people. So as we talk on phone with someone, similarly in letter writing, we also start letter by exchanging good wishes with each other or asking about each other's health. How are you? I am fine and pray that my letter finds you in the best of your health. I wanted to write to you earlier, but I was very busy in shifting into our new house. Now I have got time to write to you. Dear friend, I'm missing you and your company a lot. I was thinking if you can come to my place, we will have great time. Summer vacation has already started. We can do homework together and learn it well. We will also go for shopping and will visit famous places of the town. It will be great fun. Kindly request your parents to allow you to spend a week with me. As we finish our conversation on the telephone by exchanging good wishes with each other, in the same way in the letter, we also finish the letter by exchanging such wishes. I shall be waiting for your reply. Pay my salam to all at home. And finally, the foot of the letter, yours friend, Y capital, and this yours will not have any apostrophe. F small, X dot Y dot Z, all these three letters are also supposed to be capital. In school practice for exams and class practice, we do not mention our names and addresses. But if you are writing a letter in reality, then you can mention it. I hope you are clear about what is a letter and how to write it. This is a picture representation of letter into head, body and foot for better understanding. So students, I hope you have learned it well. And if you still have any confusion, you can ask about this in the comment box. Keep learning. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.